What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the On The Gas show, and we are back with another video. Today we have a special guest.
Boy Tiny in the house.
Tiny. He actually looks a little brighter, or is it the
different color shirt, bro?
We usually wear dark color shirts, you know, black and black and black. Boy Tiny wore a light gray shirt, so you look a little bit more pale. I don't know if you look skinnier.
You know, when I went shopping once and I bought a color shirt like this, a polo, the guy that was dressing me, he said it matches my skin tone.
It does. You're a little light, you're a little pinkish.
Pink?
Yeah, you look pink.
No, I don't know about that. I mean,
Your face does look pink.
Yeah,
Bro.
he's pink, bro. He's pink.
I'm just naturally cute.
Nipples are pink though, for sure. Anyways, guys, I know you've been asking for the F-150 Coyote, and it's right here. It's been at the crib. It's been chilling. I actually brought it out because we're gonna be taking it to where my boy head out. We're gonna be doing a deep cleaning on it because it's just been outside for a while. We actually took this truck to California.
Yeah.
We went out there. We had a lot of fun. But this truck, we actually took it out there and we raced in the Hoonigans. Stock Coyote block. Like, people still don't believe me when I said stock modified, or whenever we went to the Hoonigans with the Gator. It's a stock built motor.
Stock built motor. I think that's a new coin.
They're
just using the term stock just to like get it out.
Those guys give me a hard time. They don't believe that the trucks are stock. This truck is actually a stock block truck. Like, the engine has never been pulled out. It doesn't have cams. It doesn't have nothing. It does have a supercharger though, and it does have a built transmission. Now, when I say stock built, I mean it's original style transmission, but it's built. Like, it has internal parts, right? It's not 400. It's not a Power Glide. Those are our aftermarket transmission. These trucks, this one and Gator, still have the stock style transmission. Of course, they're beefed up because with all this power that we're making, you know, the original ones will break. But stock Coyote, we do have a VMP on this one, intake, and we did have nitrous. This truck does actually still have nitrous, but we don't have a bottom. It does have a nice ice box right here. And my boy Jose Jimenez at Speed Lab, the guy that built the turbo kit for Crawfish, he did this nice ice box. Actually, oh, I actually got some water. Then one of the guys from the Hoonigans tasted it.
What's this guy talking about? Really?
Yeah, y'all didn't see that one?
I didn't see that.
See that
What
one?
does it taste like?
Aluminum, maybe?
Yeah. I mean, it's water.
Yeah.
But it's aluminum. It's dirty and stuff. So whenever we race this truck, we actually do put a little bit of ice, and it does have a drain over here. It has a drain, it has a cap, and it has a valve. Now, this is a real bad spot to have a drain because this truck is a 4x4, so we don't want to get the tires wet. But we're in a rush because we were going to the Hoonigans, right?
Yeah.
So we did it real quick. We need to move it somewhere else, not in front of the front tire.
And if there's a leak, it's even worse.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If there's a
Not
leak,
to drain it sucks because the tire's gonna
Yeah.
run over it. And if you're racing and it has a leak, then
you're
done,
done.
son.
You're gonna hit the wall. Anyways, we got the Ford here. Now, the truck does look stock from the outside, but it does have a Shelby interior. What's going on with this guy?
I don't know.
There was a bug on me, bro.
This truck does have a Shelby interior. Now, this truck is a 2019. It does have the door panels. You can see a little bit of carbon fiber right there. The seats, of course, Shelby seats, Shelby center console, Shelby dash, of course. You can see it over there on the glove box. And the steering wheel, of course, we do have an N-gauge. This truck, it is tuned by my boy Manuel, which they do use, Lund tuning, and this truck does have a built transmission by midnight. Other than that, it looks pretty much stock. I mean, the truck, you know, it just turns on and it's just ready to roll. AC works, radio works. Nice and simple. It's fast. I mean, it's fast, but it's not that fast. It's a good street truck, you know, it's a good day. There's nothing in the bed, clean. Radios all the way around, wheels all the way around. Bring up that exhaust. Sounds nice.
This thing is loud.
It is loud. I make fun of Machete when he had an exhaust on his car, and this truck is actually as loud as Machete's car, so now I can't say anything, you know, because I got a
Ford sound. The Ford sounds
I
like
guess
that.
that's just the way Ford sounds, right?
I guess.
Not the turbo trucks, because the turbo truck's a little bit more quiet, but this one does have long tube headers or whatever. Yeah. So it does have a long tube headers, full exhaust. It's like 3.5 or 4, I think it's a 4-inch exhaust all the way to the back. So we bought this truck off a guy from Waco, Texas. Whenever we took it to California, we took it without no tune. We had the original tune from the guy that we bought it from. The thing is that we bought the truck and then we got invited to the Hoonigans. We didn't have nothing to take. We had this one. We were supposed to take Little Uzi. Little Uzi broke, and we took Gator, which was a lot of fun. If you haven't seen those videos, go make sure check them out on our YouTube channel, or just go to the Hoonigans YouTube channel and you will see them there. there. They already got over 1 million views. Every video that we come out, how many views we get?
Over 1 million. It only takes like a week for that.
Yeah, a couple of days.
Yeah.
We've been there 5 times. We haven't lost yet. Now we've lost a race here and there. But yeah, the whole episode we haven't lost yet. I don't want to jinx myself. I don't know if we're going to be going this year. We're probably going to be attending this year again. And I just don't want to jinx ourselves because we have 5 wins in a row. But it's going to be a lot of fun if we do go again. We haven't taken Little Uzi. We haven't taken Gangbang. And we haven't taken the Cyclone. We got a Cyclone with the 5.0 twin turbos coming out. So y'all stay tuned for that one. Also, now that we're talking about racing in the 4x4s.
That's right, Truck Nationals going down February 18th this weekend, this Saturday. Some of the fastest trucks. It's like the Super Bowl of racing for trucks right there. Heavy hitters right there, bringing out all the trucks, bringing out the index trucks, bringing out the outlaw trucks, bringing out the 4x4s, the run with your brung, everything. It's gonna happen this weekend, Saturday, February 18th at Houston Raceway Park. I've seen some messages of you guys asking, how do I buy tickets? Pull up to the gate, purchase your ticket that day of the event. If you want to race, you can come out that same day and just register that day to race, register whatever class you want. So gates are going to open at 8 a.m. for the racers and for the vendors. Spectator gates open at 10 a.m. For all the racers, test and tune, the track goes hot at 10 a.m. At 12:30 p.m., we're going to have the drivers meet. And we're going to start off with first round eliminations.
2 hours of test and tune.
2 hours of test and tune.
So if you want to go test and tune, remember guys, you're only gonna have 2 hours. If you need to go test and tune, you can go Friday either to Houston Raceway or wherever you're from, or HMP. But we're only gonna have 2 hours. Last time we were gonna have 4 hours of test and tune, and then there was a bunch of trucks that broke down, and that just extended the test and tune for so long, and we started racing really late.
Not only that, so the classes are only 8 miles, so nobody has to do quarter-mile hits in test and tune, because that's where they break up top.
Yeah.
And we have some exciting grudge racing going down. We have obviously my boy Frank and Machete. You know Beto already. He's Team Machete right now. You know, you still Team Machete, bro?
Yeah.
He's still riding with Team Machete.
Yeah. I can't back out. I said it once and that's it.
I'm just kind of neutral. I don't know which way to go. But my boy Frank does have some people on his side, and it's gonna be an exciting
Frank's
grudge
faster,
race.
bro. Frank's faster.
Frank should win.
He is gonna win. But nobody's with Machete, bro. So I gotta help out Machete.
gotta
So I gotta
help
pump him up.
I mean, 3 cars at a hit, bro. It's kind of even there.
Get it, bro.
I know.
You're gonna get it.
I mean, Machete's car, like we said before, is no joke. Frank's setup is no joke as well. It's crunch week. We're trying to get the trucks ready. We're actually gonna head over to Pasadena Speed Shop and get an update on that right
'cause
now.
The trucks are not even ready.
Yeah.
Crawfish, we took out the motor again. There were some issues with it. Frank should be on today, so we're gonna be checking that out. Gangbang is looking like it's not gonna make it. If you want to come over here, guys, the rear end and some stuff actually cracked in the rear. This truck's been giving us a lot of problems. We were supposed to race Freddy, but it's probably not gonna happen. We could probably save it for another day. This truck actually doesn't even have, look, it's not even mounted.
Oh, shit.
It's missing the axles, brakes, and all that bullshit. It's actually, look, it's flat. So this truck, it's probably not looking like it's gonna make it. The race for Freddy, I guess we can reschedule that for HPT Shootout. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to have all the main events the day of the Truck National. We had to save some for HPT Shootout, which is April 1st, the final shootout, a final event, the final last truck event in Houston. Because remember, guys, after this, after April 1st, they're gonna close it down for good. They're gonna knock it down. They're gonna build some warehouses. We are really gonna miss the truck.
That is right. April 1st is gonna be the last event the track is having. So if you haven't attended one, make sure you come out to this one, because after this, the gates are closing. I don't know what they're gonna do. They're gonna tear it apart or whatever. It is the final shootout. It is the grand finale. This one's gonna be it, and it's gonna be a crazy one, bro. I think it's gonna be a crazy one.
It's gonna be crazy. But you know what's gonna be crazy too? If the trucks ain't ready. So let's go check them out.
Yeah. Pasadena Speed Shop. We just pulled up. Off camera, I talked a little bit. I'm a little stressed out because I got a cigarette turned on. My last cigarette. I'm stressed out because Crawfish doesn't have a motor over there. Crawfish does not have a motor. And we're 2 days away from Truck Nationals. This is crazy. It's official crunch time. I don't know what we're gonna do with Crawfish. But on a good note, Brownie has a fresh new motor in there, because I think you blew it up last time, right, Frank?
Yeah, so last time we went to the track about 2 weeks ago, it had another motor and it blew up on 16 pounds. We don't know exactly why it blew up, but it did. And I seen a C10 there hauling ass, and I was like, man, I need that motor. So that's the motor we got.
That's right. And that C10 that's hauling ass is actually set up on a grudge race. It's coming from the Valley. My boys here at Pasadena Speed Shop built it. It is a Valley truck. It is coming to Truck Nationals. There is a Valley grudge race set up for that. Because I mean, the Valley people, they're trying to say, you know, who's the fastest. And I think that C10 is the cleanest and the fastest in the Valley so far. But anyways, so Frank has a brand new motor in this. Now this is fresh. I think we're gonna test.
We're gonna test sometime this week. It rained today, so we weren't able to do it today. Most likely we'll test Thursday or Friday. And hopefully this truck sees more than 16 pounds. Because last time it blew up on 16, we don't know why, but it did.
So it is crunch week, like I said, and Frank has a brand new motor in here. We need to test it. Hopefully it lasts. I mean, Brownie has a curse so far. Brownie, everything we've done to Brownie has a curse. The only better person to tell you about this curse is my boy Adrian, because he put his love and passion into Brownie, and it's still choking him a little bit.
Bro, ever since you like Brownie a lot, it hasn't been working.
Ever since we went 9-0s and a goddamn 6-0.
No, you know what the problem is?
9-0s and a 6-0.
Because he was Team Perrillo. That's why. When he jumps into Team Tiny, maybe it'll work, bro.
You're right, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Team Tiny.
Team Tiny. So now it's gonna work, and now it's gonna beat Machete. So now I'm Team Frank. You had plenty of issues with this truck through the whole steps of it. It's been what, about a year and a half build or something like that? I mean, it's gone through multiple steps.
Like 2-year build, and the first 6 months went really, really well.
Yeah.
The first 6.0, the first turbo kit.
The 408.
Yeah, the 408, it ran really, really well. Since then, man, we've definitely been banging our fucking head on the wall. Like, stupidest shit, bro. Stupidest shit you ever imagined we've been having issues with. But like I tell people, man, these trucks, they're just parts. We gotta figure them out. So, thankfully, my boy Frank gave us green light to rip everything out. And we pretty much started over again for the second time. It is the exact same motor like we have in the C10.
Been like 5 times.
Tiny. I'm Team Tiny, not Tiny.
Oh yeah, that's right.
First time.
Yeah.
It's our first time. No, we ended up changing everything out. We just got a brand new 427 put in there, ready for about 2,000 horsepower on this one. We ended up going TH400 on there as well, and then we also switched to ECU. I had a Harley Terminator, and we switched over to a Harley Dominator. The kind of the hope is with this go round is kind of the final. There's no more upgrades available above this. The Dominator, we did that to give us a lot more options, more control, you know, more information. The Terminator works really well, but it's kind of like an entry level aftermarket ECU. The Dominator really gives you the full function of it. And then we also went 400. We have a lot more options. We have the dumps available to us now as well. It does have an external dump on this one. It gives us more converter choices and stuff. So we're really, really hoping this go round, it works. We don't got a lot of time, but we're pretty confident. I mean, we're really, really confident in it this go round that it's...
What size turbo is this?
It's like a 76 millimeter.
This thing's like what?
It's 102 millimeter.
102.
Yes.
You got a big boy in there. You got a tiny in there, bro.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
But now it's gonna be able to spool it up better with the Dominator, right?
Yes. And like Crawfish has it. We've got the big turbos, and I forget exactly what it's called, but it's like a 3-step or whatever. But you throw a lot of RPM at it, maybe go 5,000 RPM, get the turbo going, and if you're to hit a Crawfish, it reaches a certain amount of boost, and when it hits that boost, the RPM drops back down, and it leaves more under control. So that gives us that option now with this, as talked about, as well as an external dump that we have on this one. So it's just all different options of, and it's all manipulation. At the end of the day, you just want to manipulate the motor, manipulate the turbo, down to the tires, and how you put the power down. So we're gonna have a lot more control, we feel like, and we're really excited.
So yeah, so we're about to crank it up. Hopefully it starts. It should start, right?
Yeah, it's gonna start.
It's gonna start.
It might take a couple of turns, but it'll start. Hey, Tiny, I need you to smile, bro. I need you more positive.
I am positive.
Frank.
Hey, I'm pretty optimistic. Trust me, bro. The other video I was being super optimistic.
Yes. No, Frank is good. Frank's good. Let's go.
I don't know if it's just me or it just sounds beefier.
It sounds solid. It sounds real solid. When I turned it on, I had to add a little more fuel at idle. So I know that it's making a little more. I don't really know. Roy ordered the pistons. I don't know the compression. Might have bumped the compression a little bit. We tried to get a bigger cubic inch, but they didn't have the right pistons. So it's still a 427, but we did bump the compression in. And we changed the cam.
That's probably what it is, because it sounds a little more aggressive.
And it's idle down. It's kind of tame right now. So it sounds good. I'll give it a little bit of gas. shifter.
Yeah, I've seen that. It's a new shifter, the blue.
Yeah, so we did change the shifter out. It looks similar to the last one you had. The only thing is if you look, instead of 4 gears, now the last gear, Frank, we talked about, we have it's called a clean neutral. So at the end of the run, it'll be first, second, third. And when you let off, you just throw it into neutral. It lets the motor rev down smoothly. And then you're able to come back and everything be normal. But it's just 3-speed now instead of the 4-speed. Same steering wheel, buttons, everything works good. It's still gonna be the one switch like you normally had. Everything is inside of it. It's just now it's Dominator. And we put the Dominator right in here. So you switch over to the Dominator, the harness, everything tucked up real nice. And then now data logging. Before we had to like use a little screen and stuff to data log, which kind of sucked.
Yeah, that was a pain in the ass.
Yeah, but now everything data logged straight through the Holly.
So every pass is gonna be logged?
Yes.
Like automatically. I don't have to worry about pressing nothing?
You don't
or
have to push nothing.
Okay.
You're gonna have your own cable now. That thing stays in here with Brownie. It belongs to you.
Sweet.
And then everything works. I've already checked the shifter. It already throws a shift. It worked good. The trans brake, everything was working properly. The bump, the only thing left to do is just the tune. I think we loaded a tune that we have, but one final tune with Flaco. That's the only thing. Go over there on the dyno, give us our 1500 horsepower that we want, and then oh, right here, look, I only have my to-do list, man. That's my to-do list.
That earlier.
Yeah, it's the only thing left to do right there, man. That's the final thing left to do on our to-do list.
That's 550. So before it was running with the 408, it was already running 570s.
Yes, yes. So, and I say 550s, it's kind of a starting point. I mean, we do know that I really believe that the truck, the way it's set up, it has a lot more potential than that. We do got a 2,000 horsepower rated motor. We got a turbo that's gonna make more than 2,000 horsepower. We got a transmission that'll handle 2,000.
To do this, that's the hardest part.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah. That's like the last 10% they said the hardest, and that's the hardest. So we have everything capable. We don't have a chassis that'll take it, so that's the one thing, Frank, we know about. That truck twists.
And the 275.
And the 275 tire.
Small tire, yeah.
Yeah, Frank likes a small tire, so, but it's cool. But now that's why I like the dump. The dump and the converter gives us a lot more options. We feel like the 550 is the kind of the goal. Well, that was my goal for the Truck Nationals, is a 550. But I do think as we get more time and we get more testing in it and Frank gets a little more seat time, we definitely have more room to grow. And we're gonna get that motherfucking Holly, bro. That motherfucker.
I've been waiting for these guys for like 2 years.
I've been waiting myself, bro.
I've been waiting too. So no. Hopefully, fingers crossed, everything goes.
It's coming along, so now it's high hopes. A lot of pressure, bro. It has to work.
And I'm honest with you, bro. I kind of don't even want to worry about that truck right now, bro. That one that's not even that important, bro.
You have to. It's the main event.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. But this one's pretty much done. It's ready to go to the dyno. Flaco's done with this, so now we're about to start hitting these two motherfuckers pretty hard.
So with that being said, like I said, crawfish missing something right here. I might have to get in there and just pedal it myself, you know.
Like a Flintstone.
Yeah, and it'll probably go fast, you know. But anyways, with that being said, Truck Nationals, remember, it's going down this weekend, February 18th, Houston Raceway Park, presented by the homies from Nitrous Outlet. It's gonna go down. You do not want to miss. Family event, full day of racing. And like I said, the gates open at 8 a.m. for all racers and vendors. Spectators, 10 a.m. Test and tune, 10 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. And we're gonna have the drivers meeting at 12:30 p.m. So, guys, show up, watch crawfish, watch Machete beat Frank. Is it Machete?
What, bro? Come on.
I'm Team Tiny.
Oh, yeah.
I switched. What's up?
Hey, it's because, I don't know, bro. I'm a little confused. I don't know. I just heard the truck
more
on.
stressed than me, bro.
Because of this.
But yeah, that's not your job to stress, bro. It's my job.
No, I'm stressed.
Okay, good.
I'm stressed.
There's enough.
I mean, this is the main event, and we got to get it going. We're 2 days away. So,
Like 4 days away.
2 days. 2 days.
It's Tuesday right now. This video comes out on Wednesday.
So we're a few days away, but I'm stressed out, and it's crunch week. So lock in that date. Make sure you pull up. The whole ONDGAS squad will be out there. My boy Adrian will be out there. You just seen him on Street Outlaws this past episode. So if you want to come take a picture with one of the Street Outlaw guys right here, look.
I charge, bro. I charge though.
Yeah, you charge?
$10 a signature.
Yeah.
But if you come with Tiny, I might hook you up for free.
So make sure you hit the subscribe button, that like button, that bell notification, be one of the first to view the videos. But for this, it's a wrap, and we out.